jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on one horse open sleigh.
Hey?
Jesus. Do we have the Christmas spirit or what?
Yep.
Just saying to Renata, I look like a Cocker Spaniel with those lovely long luscious ears that they have. Or an Afghan dog. What do you reckon? Oh,
Dog, an Afghan
dog. A bit of a dog. Oh,
Afghan dog. Oh, I've got things going off everywhere.
So, it's that time. Oh, I just locked my phone. I'm just trying to get my phone onto silent. Oh, it wasn't silent. Okay. Is it working? Oh, we have 12 people watching. Good heavens. Hi, Linda. How are you?
Oh.
Oh.
My ball is
magic.
My ball is magic.
Hey, Merry Christmas, Deborah. Hi, Ellie and Jody and Matthew.
Look, I can make my eye.
It's magic. You're faking it, woman. You're faking it. That's magic tricks if ever I've seen it. Hi, Kathy. Oh my God, we want to go back to Norfolk Island. Annette, the other Jody, Debbie, Michelle, Jessie, Julie, Maya. Hi, Carrie and Custard Yogurt. How are you? How's the hubby? Big shout out to the hubby. I hope I've got the right person there. I'm saying that. Fran, Karen, Justin, Veronica, and Julie. Well, Veronica, you know, we were almost over to come and visit you, but never mind. Thank you to those people who have been socialising so well on the northern beaches. They've been having lovely parties and not following COVID-19 procedures, obviously. But, you know, we're in Newcastle, so we're safe at the moment. Touch wood. So,
what's been happening, guys? This is our final Monday get-together, our Monday Q&A and let's talk shit thing.
Yeah, let's talk shit thing.
For the year. So we will now not be back until 2021. We will not be back until 2021. So this is it.
My hair
unless everything turns into chaos and we kind of feel that we need to lighten everyone's load and come and...
Oh, well, there's only so many loads we can lighten at one time.
Do something hysterical, then we shall be on.
Oh, look, we'll probably be on and off just doing things.
Custard Yogurt doesn't have a hubby.
Well, it's not Custard. Sorry, Custard Yogurt. It was somebody else with a similar name. Oh, that's slightly awkward. I'm just going to blame it on old age. Old age. Do we have any questions for us this evening? Do you want to know what brand underwear Renata wears? From Best and Less? That's where I get mine from. Actually, no, I get mine from Big W now. I've stepped up. I'm living my first class lifestyle. I wear black lacy ones from Big W by Hole Proof. I'm looking for a sponsor there. I don't know if it's Hole Proof. I'm not going to dig around and have a look. Isn't Newcastle a northern suburb of Sydney? Not today, it's not.
No, it's not.
Hello.
We're a long way away. No, Deborah, we are not doing readings tonight. Sorry. You will have to wait till 2021 for more readings.
Oh, here's one for you. What brand pads do you use?
Oh, long gone.
Oh, I use Stilo. It gets that shit off your pants like nothing else. Tried Kmart, Robert, and their plus size knickers just don't go around my ass.
Oh, I can't even get a word in.
Granny undies. Absolutely. You know, I made the mistake once. I did a...
ones that come up over your belly button.
Yeah, they do. They go from here down to there. I was in the shoot. Remember the Gruen transfer? They used to do anti-ads, and I did this anti-ad for celibacy, where they had to sell the impossible. So they had to try and sell that celibacy was good, and of course they used me. So when I got the information of what I had to bring, they said, just bring a grotty old dressing gown, some daggy underwear and stuff like that. So I went and bought granny undies that came up to here and down to there to wear for the shoot. I didn't realise they just were saying don't go to any trouble. But yeah, so there's a sex scene with me with a fella. You have to look up Gruen transfer. I'll write it in. It's hilarious. Gruen.
Craig, I'm sure we'll get past the underwear talk in a moment. Hang with us.
Celibacy.
Celibacy.
Ad. What am I doing? Hey Google, how do you spell celibacy?
Someone help her.
Even Google doesn't know.
Celibacy is spelled C-E-L-I.
I was right. You made me doubt myself.
Why?
All right, so look up that one. It's an old one, but you will see me rolling around with the dirty old fella. It was great. He's actually since that has lost a shit ton of weight, and I've seen him on some other ads as well. So, oh sorry, I've got lost.
So,
oh Justin, do you see a Q Station ghost tour in your future?
not at this point in time.
They've shut Q Station down at the moment because
It's in the Northern Beaches,
they're in
by
the
the way.
Northern Beaches, and there's cases around Manly. Bras, I buy my bras from City Chick. 18 double Ds. Yes, Maya, we have been brought on as a regular part of his ghost hunting team now.
Great segue, Maya. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes, so we are very lucky. There is another episode coming out in February, and that one is... Oh, I just put lipstick on my forehead.
Richmond Vale Railway Museum.
Yes.
But Maya, thank you for leading us into the conversation with nasty comments online.
Oh,
you know we love nasty comments online. I did post one yesterday or the day before that appeared on Isaac Butterfield's page.
I'm not.
And
still got plenty left from last time. No, I don't. Never did.
I think people got a little bit upset that they thought we were upset. We're not.
We're not.
I just thought it was really funny. So
Carrie,
I thought we would
bragging.
share.
You're bragging, woman.
I thought I would share some nasty comments. So we've downloaded
But mind you, I actually had to go searching for the nasty comments because there was more good comments than there was bad comments this time around. Seems that, and also Renata hates ghost grannies, right? The ghost hunting grannies. Hates it with a passion. Unfortunately, that horse has bolted from the paddock, and it seems that Isaac's fans have taken to it. They love it.
With a passion. So let's go through a few of these lovely comments, and let's see what you think about them. I have
to find them now.
Right, so we have one comment from Edward Penis Hands.
Now look, there's a reliable source if ever I've heard of one.
And he says, at Anne and Renata, the modern rogue, whoever that is, debunked the shit out of ghost hunting. Ghost don't exist.
Oh, well, in that case, we just quit.
Mm-hmm.
Who is this person?
I don't know, but if anybody can find the link to the modern rogue, let us know.
And I'd like to give you one that I found. Your Media, YAW. I love the two ghost grannies' attitude to haters. I don't know if you saw the last episode, but we went, fuck you! All right.
Ian Clark writes, we don't think you're faking it, love. We know you're faking it. Grown adults scared of something that doesn't exist. Hilarious. And then Ultimatum YT replies with, are you fucking kidding me? Think what you want, mate. Those ghost hunting grandmas are awesome. Thought I would lighten up your YouTube comment section with good vibes.
Oh,
thank you, Nico3001.
And then we had Gil Stash. Or had you finished that run?
Yep.
Gil Stash, who wants to know, hey, how much would it cost for you to come out to Victoria, Melbourne? Is this a date? What are we coming out for? I'm not quite sure.
Then we have MPK, who writes, love the hidden speakers inside of the house.
Yeah, nah. You see, the thing is, we just can't be bothered to go to that much effort. Really, honestly. And what noises were heard that were speakers that would have... Because if you've seen the episode, the only thing that we heard was the babies that were crawling in the room, and we debunked that.
No, there was a noise. Remember that outside noise, that really crazy weird outside noise that we all stopped and heard?
I thought that was the babies in
No,
the
no,
room.
no, it was something else.
Oh, that was the speakers that we'd set up, apparently.
Mesh says, capital M, capital E, small S-H, I love these specials, but damn, those psychics are conning you, dude. Should get a real one. Ha ha.
Well, I wonder if Mesh could organise one for us. Because obviously we're not the real deal,
No,
particularly
yeah,
this one.
yeah.
I'm good with batteries. Yeah, so what are we conning them about?
I
Have
don't
we
know.
have we conned Isaac out of thousands of followers or
It
something?
must be. But Corny Van Niekirk writes, don't be a poes, be lekker bra.
Sorry, the what?
Don't be a poes, be lekker bra. Can anyone translate that?
Be like a bro. Don't be a... I think that's meant to be pussy. Get fucked. This is great. More ghost grannies, more demons coming onto Zach. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Lucky Zach. Apparently he's got the ghost grannies coming onto him. I must have missed that. I blinked.
Jay writes, fake but entertaining. I would like to inspect that radio device.
I actually replied to them and I let them know what it was and said, feel free to look it up. And then someone else said, yeah, fake for sure, but funny otherwise.
Then we have Jessie Burns. This is a good one. Stay with us. Nah, those two women are still fake. Compare it other places you see other paranormal investigators explore, and they barely get activity. Just a few clicks and maybe an orb, but that's it. It's all just a sham for the video. Not saying Isaac is faking it.
That's only
I
us.
just think him and the other two are falling for what those two women are doing.
Oh, those two women! Oh, we're saucy bitches, Renata. We're leading the men astray. Hey, high five, woman. I don't wreck my computer. Firstly, most of the evidence they caught that night, they caught it. We stood back. Not once did we mention orbs. One of their followers put up a photo of orbs and Isaac shared it because we don't do that shit. And as for not a lot of activity, that is the truth of ghost hunting. In actual fact, not much happens. It's very rare to get like top grade evidence, and we're only there for a couple of hours. We're not there like the ghost hunting TV shows where they're there for a couple of days and spending many, many hours at a location. So I'm actually more suspicious of people who get tons and tons and tons of evidence at every investigation they go to. Yeah. And then Tim Barton said the ghost grannies rock. And then they said, Miss Lana, thank you, Miss Lana. I didn't really care about the ghost grannies in other episodes, but definitely preferred this one where they kind of stepped back and let Isaac or Zach shit themselves without their guidance. Yeah, we made that decision ourselves. I think the one we did at Australiana Pioneer Village, we didn't have our regular team there and we didn't have our director or our producer. So because they were stuck in Queensland because of COVID, so they asked us to take the lead, which is what we tried to do a bit more in that one. But our idea is to step back and let the trio take the front and let them have the experience. So we just are constantly trying to think up of experiences to put them through, to get as much fear out of them as possible. And I think that the babies in the bedroom, they were awful. They're terrifying, those things. I hate them. Oh, I like that. We can be the saucy sirens. Can we be the saucy sirens?
It's funny how all of these comments are telling us to go to places we've already been. One of them actually talks about going to Maitland Jail. Well, that was Isaac's first thing that he did this year.
Then we had Toby Bartlett said, love the ghost nanas. Oh, and Tia Piper, oh my God, I've done a private investigation with those ladies in Newcastle at Miss Porter's house, and I've seen you live. Mate, this is legendary. Yay! Thanks Tia. You're awesome.
The Mr. Tape says, to be fair, unbiased would be to not play creepy music, show night vision on lit scenes, turning off the lights and using props such as dolls. Attempting to incite fear or unease in any way discredits the thing. It might benefit the entertainment and scare factor, but it damages the trustworthiness, integrity and scientific validity. God, we're not making a documentary here, guys.
I know. God, it is meant to be
Jesus.
entertainment. And as I said, we are trying to put them in the most challenging positions we possibly can, because those positions would not create us fear. But another part of what we're doing is we're actually using trigger objects, and the reason we use the babies in that room is because babies have been heard crying in that room. So we thought if we put babies into the room, it may trigger some sort of interaction from whatever was within the room. So everything we do, we always do with a reason. There was one location we went to, we had porn photos from the 1800s, and that's because it used to be a brothel back then. So there's always method in our madness. There is definitely madness, but there's always method behind it.
The man, the myth, the legend says, total load of bollocks but entertaining. Hunter Vella should go on trial, Bay Goal Jail, Southwest Rocks, New South Wales. It's creepy as fuck. And Mickey G says, flip granny story time.
Oh, thank you, Maya. Yes, exactly, Rosemary. It's not a prop, it's a trigger object. Exactly. Nailed it. I had to cross over Lost Spirit, story of my life. That's interesting, Azra. We don't cross anyone over unless they're asking for help, because we don't feel it's our position to do so. We don't understand what goes on the other side. So if they're happy to be here and can coexist, we're quite happy to leave them. I'm just clicking whatever it takes, keep them all thinking. Oh look, we're never going to please everyone, but the comments they make me laugh. Thank you. This is from Kylie. Awesome vid. Thanks for sharing, and well done to the ladies giving the bird and the fuck you. What else have we got? Those ladies are my new bros. And then of course there's Flap Curd. Isn't that a great name? Flap Curd. Old grannies. Fuck you, don't call us old. Isaac Butterfield. Old love, do you own this basement? You remember when he said you built it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved it, especially when the grannies say fuck you to the haters. They need to do old Parramatta Jail. We want to go, we love Parramatta Jail. I've had some freaky as fuck experiences there. If you get the chance to do a ghost tour there, head over to Appy, A-P-P-I, and they run the ghost tours there, and they are really good. It hasn't been cleaned up as much as Maitland Jail. And then we had somebody, Holtz.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who said, those ladies have my respect. Haha, let's get the haters, old ladies. That's what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to empower the words old ladies or grannies or nanas, because let me tell you, there's some feisty nanas out there. There's some feisty old ladies, and they've still got a lot to teach. And
those young'uns,
they can stand back to some of those young'uns in the darkest, most terrifying places, and the young boys will be running out of the cellar, whereas the grannies will be sitting there going oh, I feel like I'm talking too much. What's Veronica got to say there? I'm only just learning about what you do. But from what I've seen, you both look for other reasons for sightings. Yes, we do. Plus, you give great advice and laughs. I can't wait until meet you in real life. The way my year has been going, I thought that I might be one of your new spirits. Wow. Well, I'm glad that you're getting it all sorted and that you're still here, Veronica, because we want to meet you in person too. And we got to meet this week one of our fans.
Yes, Lorraine. Beautiful Lorraine.
Joe Davidson.
Yeah,
We finally
who
got to
came
meet her.
out to Wallenby especially just to say hello and give us big hugs. So thank you, Lorraine. Yeah, look, we're reading them and these comments because we just want you guys to know that with doing any of this, you can expect people to really give you a bucket load of shit. And there are two ways of going about this. You can get really offended and take it on board and let it ruin everything that you do and stop you from doing anything else, or you can laugh at it and go, well, you know what,
Carrie.
that is their perspective. They think they're high and mighty to be able to say something at this point. I'm just going to absolutely laugh at it because honestly I'm well and truly too old to take offense at any of those things anymore, unless it's really, really awful, and then I will say something about it because they've pissed me off.
Shane. You're only as old as the person you're feeling. I better go find a young person then. That sounds really wrong.
Yeah.
That sounds really. Oh my God! I embarrassed myself last night. We did a bit of a gig, I suppose you would call it, last night for a friend's work function, and we did our live tarot show for them at the end of the ghost hunting night, and I pulled one of the naughty cards that said
love hard.
Yeah, love fucking hard or something like that, and I've gone love fucking hard and done the woohoo, and she's blushed. Everybody's burst out into hysterical laughter, and that's when I found out she was 16. I went, I didn't know there was underage people here. I am now mortified. I am officially mortified. And quickly backpedaled and said, it just means be passionate about whatever you choose to do in life, and walked away going, yeah, that's why we say no underage people, because I'm naughty. Oh, you young whippersnappers.
Hi, Steve from Geelong. How are you? We would love to go back to Geelong.
Exactly, Rosemary.
And be able to see some of the sites and do some great ghost tours. But at the moment, we ain't getting there.
Yeah.
But hopefully, fingers crossed, next year, at least we'll be able to travel within Australia. If everybody behaves themselves over Christmas and New Year.
Hey, it's a good excuse not to have to meet up with some of the relatives. Say, oh, well, I'm not going to socialise this Christmas. I'm just going to keep away from you all. Oh, look at this. Balls on my face. Typical Saturday night.
So, any questions out there? This is a Q&A in the end.
You've got to ignore that.
If you have any particular questions. Now, there is supposed to be a great convergence happening today. The 3 planets are lining up, and there's a whole lot of shit going on in the universe and in the galactic worlds. Has anybody else felt a weird shift of energies?
I've been off the last couple of days. Not corona off, but my energy is weird. I've even taken to having an afternoon nap if I can, or I fall asleep on the lounge if I sit on it. We did record another podcast this morning, by the way. Thank you, Janelle, for loving our Loftus Hall. I love doing the places where we have been, and Loftus Hall was great. And I do have a photo of the ceiling of the Loftus Hall. I've just got to try and find it. It's on my phone somewhere.
Yeah. It was a great place.
Oh, Jody, we so want to come back.
Yes. Certainly South Australia is on our bucket list to go and visit the moment the borders open up and everything settles down. We're trying to get to Queensland in January, and who knows whether we'll be able to go. It will really depend on what happens early in the year. We do have some work up in Queensland that we are hoping to get to mid-January, but if things turn to shit, we won't be able to go.
Hopefully by then we'll be able to go. So we're planning to head up north, I think 18th of January was it, or something like that.
Yep.
The beginning of that week, I'm not quite sure then when. That's up to our team up north on when they're going to put up with us. I kept thinking they must be shitting themselves going, because they're used to handling all these really young, funny people and having, nights together, and now they're going to have these two old bags, and they'll probably think, oh, we'll have to look after them.
No, we'll go out on a ghost tour. We'll find somewhere haunted to go and visit, because that's what we do.
Yeah. We don't need babysitting. We're quite capable of taking care of ourselves. We travel the world, when we can, to the most haunted locations and share it with you guys.
We'll have T-shirts made up that say, "I know things and go ghost hunting."
I like that. I know things and go ghost hunting. Yes, this is supposed to be the start of the age of the Aquarius. We've got the Christmas star happening. I think it's overcast and raining out there, so I probably can't see it, but never mind. Yep, that's right. Oops.
Yes, we'd love to go back to Arradale Asylum and to Beechworth. That's also on our list. Ararat has some great places to go to too. So lots of different places, certainly in Melbourne and around that area.
So Renee, I am so excited to head into a new age. I think the age of the male being the dominant person in our society, and this is no hating against the guys whatsoever, it's just been a total patriarchal society where men have been looked to for everything, and it's only just now that the women are starting to creep into some of the heads of state, and I'm excited for the awakening of the world, really.
What's Bobby Coombs asking us to do? Down the bottom?
Woo! It just disappeared.
No, there are no burials within the jail that we know of, Bobby. The backyard, if you look at old photos, old black and white photos of the back area of the jail, it was literally stone. And that is where they actually had 3 or 4 buildings placed on those grounds before the sea wing was built and the big cookhouse was built. So there were smaller buildings out the back, and that's where they also cut the stones for B wing. So all the big sandstone blocks, and that bloody wing took years to build. They were all cut out the back on that area that is now a grassed area. So to my knowledge, there were never any burials on the site. Now we have asked the staff at the jail, and they also say that there were no burials on site. Anyone who died was buried at the cemeteries that surround Maitland. So you had the big Maitland cemetery, which isn't far from the jail, going towards East Maitland, and then you had one, which God, its name escapes me, but there were a couple of burials done there. Glebe Cemetery. So there are a few burials out there, but I do not know of any others that could have been buried. There was a church across the road that they used, but again, Glebe Cemetery, which kind of really doesn't look anywhere close to that church now, was actually the place where they did bury some of the inmates. But yeah, nothing, because there used to be.
So historically, there is no records of people being buried there.
There used to be, just like in England, the grave snatchers, who would go out, because there was a big thing about phrenology back then, and people used to get paid to go and dig up old graves sites and get the skulls of people, because they wanted to feel for the bumps in the head. Yeah, so phrenology was a big thing, and there is a really, really interesting story that is a case that's really well documented about a particular person who came specifically to Maitland to try and get the head of an Aboriginal person who had been hung at Maitland Jail, because they wanted to look at the bumps on his head, and they actually paid someone to go out and to try and dig him up.
That's horrendous.
And we are going to stay next year at the very hotel where that deal went down.
Oh yes, I remember that. Yeah. Oh, right.
How cool is that?
Rob's got a good one for me.
I know things and ghosts fear me. That's good.
Write it down, Renata. How's that? The Globe-Trotting Grannies, Ghost Grannies. Hi Sue, and happy birthday. I hope you had a wonderful day.
Happy birthday, Sue. Sue is gorgeous. She's helped us with so many things over this year, and we love you, Sue, for all of your help. Absolutely. But yeah, look, there are some really great stories associated with Maitland Jail, and I'd love to be able to dig through and get more stories. If we were only allowed to dig further through some of the reports of some of the inmates, that would be great. I'm going to have to try and ask some of the people there at the jail whether we can get into some of the files of some of the inmates.
That would be very sensitive. But I mean, they do have some of them
you're
printed
looking at
out.
The 1800s.
Yeah, they have some of them printed out that you've already got. Thank you very much, Kathy. Wishing you a Merry Christmas too. And we hope to have a great year of ghost hunting and more filming with Isaac and whoever else wants to take us on board.
We'll be doing a lot more vlogging as well, so we will be posting out small snippets of our adventures
of our life.
Yeah, that we normally would have probably done as lives. We will still do lives, but we'll do vlogs, because what we're trying to do is build up the YouTube channel. So
did you see the one that we did on the Robertson Hotel and going to Junee, Monte Cristo? I'm just disappointed they didn't put the giant potato in there, but we've spoken to them about that. We might have to get a little video on the giant potato.
And you can see us going up the Merino's backside.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, so this is the we're supposed to be in the shoulder season between the last age, which I can't remember what this age was called that we were in. What was it?
The age of hopelessness? I don't know.
No, and then we are crossing over to the age of Aquarius, which is supposed to be the age of enlightenment. So let's fucking hope so. Jeez. New awakening, yeah. It's more the rest of the fuckers that need to wake up to themselves, Renee. Honest to God, all they can think about is themselves, and there's no awareness of anything around them.
Small minds.
Yeah, that's and look, that second strain of COVID that's out. Good luck, England.
This is their third lockdown. So I was speaking to my friend today, who is in England at the moment. She's just outside of London, and they have said they are now in their third lockdown, and it looks like they won't be going anywhere at all around Christmas. Ellalong Pub, no, I don't. I've heard of quite a number of the local pubs around the area that may have a bit of a haunting happening or ghost stories. Not sure about Ellalong Pub. Yeah, might be something we need to have a look at next year. We might go pub hopping.
Okay. Oh, I'm happy to do that. We've got to get out and get away because we can explore midweek, because we work most weekends. We've got ghost tours happening. If you want to do a ghost tour with us, check out Newcastle Ghost Tours or the Anne and Renata Frightfully Good, which you are probably on now if you're not on YouTube. Yes, we now know that Robertson is famous for their spuds. We didn't know at the time.
And yes, we drove straight past the Big Potato until we saw in the What Is There to Do in Robertson that there is a Big Potato to go and see. And we saw it. We didn't bother getting out of the car. Sorry, Robertson people.
We did get out of the car. I had to go and get
not to see the Big Potato.
And we got coffees and we got oh my God, those Portuguese tarts.
So good.
Best Portuguese tarts I've ever eaten. Oh my
Robertson
Lord,
has a
they
great
were
coffee
good. So good. Oh, here's Christy. Hi, Christy.
Hey, Christy. Christy is one of our main sponsors for the tarot show on Thursday nights. So we will be talking a lot more about Christy's beautiful online store, Spells and Spirits, and her bricks and mortar store, which is going to be coming online in March next year, which we will all want to go and visit and throw money at her so that she can sell all of her products. In the meantime, you can go to her online store.
Facebook.
And it is called Spells and Spirits. So head over there. Christy's got a bit of a wicked sense of humour. So please, if you're going to be offended...
A little bit dirty like me.
If you're going to be offended and you're all love and light and all white and sort of all
that's
sort of
not
stuff,
our people.
don't bother. Because,
but if you want to empower yourself,
there.
if you want to empower yourself and take control of your life and not do spiritual bypassing, go to her store. She's great with advice too. Have you seen the story of the haunting on the Wakehurst Parkway in Sydney Northern Beaches? Yes. Yes?
Yes, we have.
But we can't...
Very intimately. But
we can't say anything else about that. We're just going to leave that one. Stay tuned. Stay tuned before we get in trouble.
Hello, the Biassi clan. Congratulations for winning the awards.
Yes.
For your beautiful documentary, which stars us, which is not out to the general public yet, but I'm sure it will be.
Sweet Bellum and Petersham. Oh, I'll have to give that a go. The custard in this was just perfect. It was firm, not too sweet, and they had like a it was like a puff pastry on the phyllo, wasn't it? And normally I look at those and go, oh, that's going to be shit, but they did a brilliant job of it.
Now, guys, we are also going back to Dubbo Jail in 2021. So we do have dates for Dubbo Jail. We will be putting them up the moment the new year hits to let you know in advance so that you can come along and come to the tours there. We do have new tours out at Gloucester, and unfortunately one of the nice coffee shops at Gloucester burnt down 2 days ago.
Oh no!
Yes. So
which one?
Poor people out of Gloucester, I can't remember the name, but I think it was
Google,
in the main street.
Which coffee shop burnt down in Gloucester?
Here it is.
Roadie's
Cafe.
Roadie's. It was the really good one.
Yeah, that burnt down, which is so sad right before Christmas. So we will be going out to Gloucester about every 2 months to do a really super cool tour that includes the museum there. And then we're going to head out to the old mountain-made mine. That was fantastic.
The best one. It was amazing.
Yeah. So join us for that one. That is going to be a absolutely great tour. There's going to be something very, very different. Jodie Dubbo is amazing. We're going to have all of our normal tours back. So we're going to be doing, bring your own food.
Everything's shut after 5 p.m. Not a scaring past 5 p.m. So make sure if you get the munchies, there is no service station. There is nothing. There's not even a brothel. Nowhere.
I was trying to lick the wallpaper off the walls. I was so freaking hungry, and all we had were fudge Thank God they left us fudge on the bed.
Yeah, I gave her all my chocolates and fudge that were on my bed and said, you take it. I'm used to fasting. It's okay. You take the fudge.
I was freaking starving. There was nothing until morning. My God, it was awful.
And then we went to Rhodey's Cafe for breakfast.
I know, we did too.
Oh.
Yes. You can catch up with True Hauntings podcasts over Christmas
Binge it.
and New Year. So just head over to Spotify or iTunes and you'll be able to see all 8 episodes that we have done. And we will be getting onto some really cool ones next year. Not that the ones that we have done aren't cool.
I like the one we did today, but we can't tell them yet.
Yeah, which we had trouble.
We're out of order at the moment. We still have to do the Lemon Tree Passage one, which is what we announced. And we had actually said, can we cut that ending out and put a different one in? But I didn't send them the new ending and they forgot to cut it out. So luckily we've got a 2-week break. So we'll get the Lemon Tree Passage one together and record it. But in the meantime, we've got the one after that done.
Yep. And our other ones are all back online. So we will have Wallenby again. We will have Miss Porter's House. We will have Grossman and Bruff House and Tomago.
Yay! Tommy goes back.
So our Tomago is almost full already. It was almost full overnight.
And if COVID behaves itself, sleep over at Maitland Jail.
And some very special extended Maitland Jail tours.
Yes.
Only for those that have been to Ghost Hunting 101. For the super serious. These are super serious tours.
Because what was happening is that we were putting up a 4-hour tour and saying, only people who have had prior experience, please do this tour. We don't want newbies on this tour because we wanted to be able to go out in smaller groups and actually investigate as investigators, but we were getting brand new people who have never done ghost hunting, and probably 80% of the people on there would be people who have already done ghost hunting. So now we have a list, and only those who have done the Maitland Jail 101 will be able to do this new experience, and it will only be a very small amount of people. I think it's 10, isn't it?
Yes.
It's only going to be 10 people, and it's only going to be Renata and I.
Yep.
And we are just going to probably split into 2 groups of 5 and investigate.
Now, Renee, your beautiful son, has said he saw us and said we are Christmas. Of course we are. What is his name? And we'll say hello to him.
We've actually, the reason why we sort of pulled the pin on it is because there's not a huge amount of information. There wasn't enough to do a full 1-hour episode on it, but we've come up with another idea, which you'll just have to wait and see.
This is one of those great local myths and legends, and it's actually quite difficult to find solid information on it.
Don't forget we've got Lochinvar House sleepovers too.
Yes!
Oh.
Now, if you watch the last Isaac Butterfield special, you will see us at Lochinvar House. That's where we faked everything.
Oh yeah, we faked it. We had fake speakers up and we faked everything.
Yeah, we faked the lot.
I'm too fucking lazy to do that.
So why don't you come to that one so you can see us fake everything.
The Lochinvar one is, we do it a little bit differently. It's sort of a bit upper class, isn't it?
Oh yes.
We have afternoon tea, finger food or whatever you call it, provided by the Quinn from Branxton. So you actually get an afternoon tea supper, and then we provide you with a pizza supper as well, and then we investigate after that, and you can investigate for as long as you like. You can stay up all bloody night if you want to.
Sleep
we'll go to bed. But
now, Renee, her son is Ezra. So
what a beautiful name.
Let's sing him "We'll Wish You a Merry Christmas" together. Right. 1, 2, 3.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Happy Christmas, Ezra.
Merry Christmas, Ezra. Mwah. Now bring me some figgy pudding. Sorry, I think that was the wrong song.
Hello, Michelle. How are you?
Not quite a high tea. It's more like cheese and salamis and olives and Persian feta and crackers and The idea is you bring a bottle of wine, we sit out on the beautiful veranda, we watch the sunset, and we nibble on things and have a glass of wine, and it's very chillax. It's a really relaxed ghost hunting weekend.
Yeah. And there's horses, and there's dogs, and there's cats, and there's chickens, and there's goats, and there's lambs. And
we don't eat
pigs. No, we don't eat them.
Oh,
no.
and you get breakfast too. You get a hot breakfast
Yes.
with bacon and scrambled eggs and toast, and it's freaking awesome. It's more expensive than your average ghost hunt, but that's because we can only take 10 people. You get a bed for the night, and yeah, it's fun.
Yes, Craig, the Isaac Butterfield thing is on YouTube. Just go to Isaac Butterfield.
Thank you, Karen. Grazing
and
Platters.
you can subscribe to his YouTube channel, and I think it's called Exploring a 200-Year-Old.
Oh, and there's ghosts as well as horses, ducks, and chickens.
Yeah, a 200-year-old cellar or something. That's what it's called.
Or the poor charcuterie. Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
Dried dead meat. Oh, Carrie, you would love it. You would absolutely love it. Yeah, and you've got to be careful with your asthma, I know.
It's just a really great opportunity to sit back and to chat as well, because no one is in a hurry to go anywhere. We're not pushing you out the door at 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock. We can stay up late and have really good chats about all of this ghostly stuff. And that's one of the great reasons we love places like Lochinvar House, because it's a real opportunity to meet everyone and chat with them. Hi, Ivy! We missed you on the weekend.
Hope it was a good party.
Yeah, we missed you on the weekend, girl.
Oh, you have to get on there and watch it, Ashmore. It's on YouTube. If you just type in Isaac Butterfield Lochinvar. Oh no, what's it called? A haunted basement or something like that.
Exploring a 200-year-old haunted basement or cellar
Which
or
was
something.
a very long, not catchy title, guys. Just saying.
Yeah, I built that house.
Charcuterie. Yeah, cheese board. I like it. So that's a bit fancy for us.
But it was stunning. It was absolutely stunning.
Yeah, I reckon
What
visiting
book
the house
prepared?
Renata built would be fun.
Yeah, it is. It's really fun.
I wonder if we could somehow or other organise a dinner at the Quinn as well, because it's not that far down the road.
No.
Instant
not that
pizza.
We'll see what happens in 2020. We might all be locked down for months.
No, don't
Who
say
knows?
that. Don't say that. No, we're not going there. Right, any other questions for Renata and I? What are we getting for Christmas? Fuck all. I've got one of those husbands who he works so hard. He works so
I'm
hard.
not getting anything. But hopefully, we might be getting another one of
We
these.
might buy these between us, because we filmed our last vlog on
Our
that,
vlog.
and it's got a built-in stabilizer in it. It also has night vision in it, and it's just, the quality is fantastic. So we're going to use for those who are sending stars to us, we're going to put that money towards
Thank you so much.
to buying a new camera. They're about 1,300 or something like that. So we can bring you guys some more vlogs.
And if we have two cameras, it just means that you get two angles.
I know, Joanne.
And more content, because we're the content queens at the moment. So yeah.
What are we getting for Christmas? Drunk.
I don't drink.
Oh, she
because I'll
can't.
get vertigo, so
Yeah.
I can't drink.
I always drink her share for her because I don't want. We actually did that. We did that at the Robinson. We got a free glass of champagne each at dinner. And I'm going, don't you dare say no to that champagne. You take that champagne. So she's got it in front of her, and like I've drunk about a third of mine and have switched it over in front of her. So it looks like she's had some. And so I got 2 glasses of champagne. I was giggling by the end. Then we went searching for Mary in the bushes.
Mm-hmm. Has anyone got any good suggestions of what we can watch over the Christmas break on Netflix or on Prime that is good kind of ghostly fodder? there's something that you have watched that's really good, send us your link or a comment there about what you reckon would be a good thing to watch, because I'm going to be sitting back over the next couple of days doing very little if I can.
doubt it very much.
I'm going to try.
Yeah. Somebody will have to take her phone and laptop off her.
I've got 2 rooms I've got to clean, plus I've got lots of poppets to make, so there you are.
Yeah. And you've got some of your poppets going to America.
I have.
I think that's pretty cool.
So I do make these gorgeous little healing poppets.
No, the rule is that she can carry it for me and I'll drink out of hers.
And they're filled with beautiful herbs and resins and crystals, and I make them for specific reasons. So
Queen's Gambit was amazing.
If there's anyone who
So
has
good.
any issues or wants or needs a poppet for to assist them in healing or focusing
Or improving.
themselves, I can make one for you.
Have you watched The Queen's Gambit yet?
I've watched probably about
It's so
half
good.
of it.
It is so good. Truth Seekers, yes, I want to watch that. Bly Manor, I think that one is. I think I've watched that. Roman is watching all the what do you call it, the rockets take off. Elon Musk rocket. So I'm forever watching that with him, and I've had enough.
Slapped ham. That sounds interesting, Craig.
Okay.
Slapped ham.
Yes, I did enjoy both of those seasons as well.
Yes, Cat Poppets. I might get Anne and Renata Good or Crispy to put up a link to to Secret Witch Business, please. If you could put a link up to Secret Witch Business Facebook page, you will be able to see the poppets that are available. I may put a picky up later on this evening on this page, so you can have a look at what is available at the moment.
Tomorrow we are being interviewed by the Rev, Sean Whittington from Nevada, America, and we will be live at 12 noon our time. I need to find the name of his show. Is it Vegas Supernatural or something like that? So if you want to catch us talking to the Rev live, that's when we are on tomorrow. We've also been interviewed by Take 5 magazine, and that is coming out
About the 18th
of January.
And it's so
She's
good.
done a fantastic job.
The young lady that did the interview really put it together so beautifully. So we thanked her so much for being just so lovely with it. So yeah, that'll be coming out in January.
Oh God, you're still using that photo where I look like a heifer. That's okay, Sean. We still love you. Haunts Australia, Vegas Supernatural radio show. So that's just been popped up on our Anne and Renata page, Christy. So if you can share that there so people can see where that is. Yeah, we always have fun with it. It's really interesting because the Rev has quite a religious viewpoint. So he views the paranormal happenings through his perspective, and we have a very different perspective, but it's not an issue. We can discuss all our own beliefs in an open environment and everyone is fine. I don't know why more people can't do that. Nobody knows who's right, because we're not going to know till we die and get on the other side. We'll go, oh shit, you're all fucking wrong. Yep.
Everyone has these set ideas, and it's like they can't let go in case they're wrong, or they seem to be wrong, or there is something that actually kind of makes them have to think about it in a different way. We don't know what is going on. We don't know what the fuck is going on, people. We're just assuming that certain things are happening. I was asked some pretty dicey questions last night during the private that we did, and I had to say to some of them, I don't know. I really don't know. Because I don't. As much as I have studied and as much as I have learned,
We don't know everything.
I'm still trying to work out what is going on.
Welcome from YouTube.
And yeah, we're just doing the best that we can. And like Anne always says, All we are about is sharing the information that we have learnt up till this point in time.
And our bias and our viewpoint. And we do have bias. Everybody has bias. I can't help it.
And that is not to say that we ever say we are experts. We do not say we are experts.
Although there is a documentary coming out that says I'm an occult expert. And I'm like, no! I'm a student of the occult. I'm learning. I might know more than the average person on the street, but I don't like being called an expert.
Maxine, there are no places you can go that you don't have to pay. Sorry.
Well, there is. In Newcastle, you can go opposite the Great Northern Hotel. There's the convict lumber yards.
You can go and walk anywhere, and ghosts can be found in the freaking supermarket. You just have to be open for the connection to occur. They don't necessarily have to be in places that are allegedly haunted. Sometimes you will go to those allegedly haunted places and you get absolutely fuck all. So all you have to do is be open to the experience, and they can pop up anywhere. Just they hit me driving along the highway. Bam.
So, we're coming up to the end. So I just need to find the date that we are going to be back, which will be the 14th. No, not the 14th, the 7th. We'll be back on the 7th. Is that right? I'm in November, hang on.
Yeah, Renee, that's right. There are quite a number of supermarkets that are very haunted, actually. We've heard that a lot. And shopping centres. So David Jones in Newcastle that apparently had some freaky stuff happening. And yeah, absolutely. So, Maxine, just be open to the experience, because you never know where and when they will pop up.
Yeah, so our next, we'll be back on Monday the 4th for our next episode of our Q&A chat. And then we'll be back onto our Tarot Thursday the Thursday after that. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Oz Paratech Equipment. 3 of the parcels have arrived in Australia. 2 of them arrived probably 4 or 5 days ago and still haven't got to me. Thanks, Australia Post, for killing my business. And the big giant one has landed in Australia and got held up by customs. Then this morning it cleared customs, and then a minute later it got held by customs again. There is no chance that is coming in before Christmas. But if I can get this other stuff tomorrow, I can get parcels posted. I will post tomorrow afternoon. I will post Wednesday. Thursday is Christmas Eve, is it?
Mm-hmm.
So it may get delivered by Christmas Eve. Because I use Express Post. I will make sure I get it to the post office in the time frame that you can get it. So if not, please come back and support me in the new year, because I've invested so much money. I need your help.
Also tonight after this at 9:02 Australian Eastern Standard Time, and you can find some information on Spells and Spirits Facebook page, there is a huge gigantic meditation happening with our focus going to Uluru, which is going to be literally the spiritual centre of the universe.
And the song lines.
So please join, even if it's for 5 minutes, to send peace and harmony to this fucked up world, and so that we can really work with the energies of the earth and save this place. I don't want to go to Mars. That's a shithole up there. Who wants to fucking go up there? We are living in paradise and we are stuffing it up. So we all need to get in and start really focusing on what we have, rather than what is somewhere else. Unless some multi-bloody millionaire wants to make money because there's freaking uranium or something up there that they think is bloody awesome. But other than that, honestly, there's nowhere else in the world to be other than right here. So, in saying that...
Do I answer Veronica's question?
They can move around, Veronica, and it depends if they are sight ghosts, if they are associated with a building and they may be residual in energy.
They're not going to move.
They're not going to move because
like
it is
playing a
literally a memory stuck in a place. So it doesn't go anywhere. But intelligent ghosts, those that have still free will and that want to reach out to you in some way, can move around, absolutely.
Yeah.
Except
Renee,
they won't move around with Australia Post.
I've got about $12,000 worth of stuff coming, Renee. Anyway, they've only ever lost one parcel on me. And that was a couple of years ago. I thought we'd lost one today, but it turned out the lady had got it, just hadn't received the notification that she'd received it. So she was checking that wasn't something she'd missed.
So Veronica, as I just mentioned, there is a big meditation happening with a focus on Uluru all over Australia. It's our Eastern Standard Time, 9:02 p.m. tonight. There are links on Facebook.
For 9 p.m.
There are links on Facebook, and if you go
9
to
p.m.
Spells
Set.
and Spirits Facebook page, and we will get Christy to put that up again, Spells and Spirits. You will be able to see the link there and join in. There's a massive meditation going on for the well-being of the planet.
And another thing to do is to set your intentions and your mindset as well. And I would really strongly suggest Renata's course that she's starting up in the beginning of the next year as well.
Mm-hmm. So
manifesting.
I have a 21-day manifesting course.
And miracles can happen in that time.
And we have had miracles happen in that time because
We've manifested fucking miracles ourselves this year.
To be able to give yourself space and time and permission to focus for 3 weeks on what it is that you actually want, especially at the beginning of the new year, is a great way to set the standard for the rest of the year. So there will be a link going up for that. It is totally online for the 3 weeks, and it will be a day in and day out connect back in to exactly what you want. I will be giving you pointers on how to do it, how best to do it, how best to use your energies, and let's get good shit happening for 2021, people.
Oh, thank you for all the beautiful messages, guys. And look, thank you for the advice and things you guys have been giving as well, Jumanji. No! I love how you guys all support each other. And if there's someone having a rough time, you all get on there and you help them and give them kind words.
Yeah.
And this community has made me so proud to be a part of you guys and what we are all doing together. We just happen to be at the wheel, so to speak, when we're very blessed that has been our position. So we hope to meet many more of you next year. For those who are having a Christmas alone, please know that we are thinking of you all at Christmas time, and we wish you a Merry Christmas. And if any of your family misbehaved, said the ghost granny said to fuck off and wake up to themselves. Love, naughty spirit. And yeah, we will be on doing amazing things next year. 2021 is going to be freaking amazing. For all of us.
We will be unapologetic, crazy, and rude, and as many times as we can say, fuck you, we will.
We use words of power, we do.
Depend on
that. Anyway, we love you all. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Yuletide, happy every fucking thing that you believe in, and have a prosperous, wonderful new year. Stay safe, and we'll see you on the dark side.
With merch. Merch is coming.
Merch is coming. Merch is coming next year. Bye.